So he went down. So now we are getting another shot.
My whole life, my one shot at being a head coach, and here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are.
We are in the national championship.
Are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get
Aye, aye, Captain.
The pressure perhaps getting to this young Longhorn quarterback. They trail at the break. Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Longhorns take over first and 10. At their own
This is what we trained for.
Drive, the Texas offense at the line.
Time for us to shine, ladies and gentlemen.
Now it's the offense's
right
turn as they've got it first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Move it.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Boy, Charles, a pretty unique opportunity here for this young quarterback. We know that he's had plenty of opportunities under center and won every start, but this is different. You're coming in cold off the bench for the second half of a championship game.
You're exactly right about that because your mindset is a little...
That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. From a yard out, and the Longhorns have the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews in the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he had chosen preference for the quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I, sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know
Who's that?
the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up second and
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
the ball carrier.
Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85 and in the year 2000, but they haven't won it since. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Thomas. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down.
And oh, he coughed it up. It's going the other way. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down to the and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he'll be out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. Flush to his right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball.
And it's a touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half, and this offense since then, they've been on fire. They've got a 3rd touchdown in the second half.
I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire, 3rd touchdown in the second half. He's taking his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and what they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy. On play action, Young going deep here for Bryant. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backward.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Defense and offense wins game. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Forced out to and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
Extra point.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
First down, Young.
Oh, baby boy.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Well, that was a big oops right there, but how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Accelerating, and off he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. A fumble on
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Move, little boy.
I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long,
I'm bullying this man.
moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh, my goodness.
Left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to
Oh,
the 24.
boy.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. This is Thomas. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th or 4th down. They felt compelled to go for it, and
what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So Big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And Young's throw there incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Longhorns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete
We're here to finish
this game here for hopefully one final possession.
It's the culmination of preparation that began along the lines from the head coach. We're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown ground as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Sooners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It'll be a turnover. This is going the other way. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve. Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it.
Dang, he stepped on my man's head.
And he's able to work
Flag.
it to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. 8-yard line. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal.
I'm scoring last touchdown. Here we go.
Escaping the pressure right. And they are going to score again.
It's over.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Sooners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out is the Oklahoma offense, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the... This is not a situation now going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak kids was out there in the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him.
Oh.
You here for Mr. Matthews?
I
already
am.
gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
Proud of what he's accomplished.
She doesn't know what family means. At the minutes. Talk about your friends. Oh snap! Then I get by, watch my friends die. Gotta be kidding. And I get by, watch my friends die. Rico Nomods Roreso. Hello. The lesson. Ooh, no. What's going on? I might have to restart. No, look amazing. Nice. I've been grown up. I done grown up. Alright. Something lately. Then emotions. And it's over, it's over. I done grown up. I'm going through the motions. Going through the motions. Here we are.
This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh man, that's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys in their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
Hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Damn.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
She say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment. She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Damn. Damn, bro, I don't want to stay an extra year.
Is that him? He's an hour early. Coach?
You look too disappointed.
No, I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure, talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's
Something good, I hope.
Well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and I'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter. Tommy's gonna be our starter.
What?
How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
I just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. But I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
Well,
Seriously, after me dropping 100 points per game, basically.
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm gonna give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your Heartbreak Kids thing going back again.
Heartbreak Kids. I appreciate the faith, Coach, but if I'm gonna play QB at the next level, seems like leaving now is my only shot.
That's probably true.
Wow. I did not expect all this to come to a head so soon.
Well, anything you need, just call. And when those NFL coaches come calling, trust that I'll have your back.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
Cupcake? You want a cupcake, mate?
So, the NFL Combine. I spent so much time preparing for it, but some things you can't ever really say you're ready for. That's how the week felt to me.
As you step onto the field For the first time, a lot of teams will be watching. Do you hope a specific team? Yes, that would be... I mean, what guy doesn't want to play for a team that cheered for their whole life? That's
I walked
facts.
away from the press conference feeling a buzz. I said a lot of things, but will my performance back it up?
Of course my performance is gonna back it up. I'm the best in the league. And that's not sugarcoating it.
No. This cannot be happening. Oh, man, okay. Think.
It's the last place you looked at him.
If you knew where you last saw them, they wouldn't be lost now, would they?
Yeah, thanks. A lot of help you are.
Oh.
Oh, you're rich.
Say it with me now. Eisen.
Right, Eisen. You're Rich Eisen, big fan.
I'm gonna be the laughing stock of your next broadcast, aren't I?
Depends. You gonna run the 40 barefoot? I may have a little fun with you, but don't worry. I won't make you a running joke, huh? Come on. I thought it was pretty good.
That's a pretty good joke.
Maybe not your best, but I'll tell you what. You let me wear your cleats, I'll laugh at any joke you have. I mean, seriously, I'm desperate.
Try 'em on. See if they fit. What's the verdict?
Perfect fit, but honestly, and I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but they're a little damp. They're like really damp. Did you go swimming in these?
Thought you said you were a fan. If you were, then you'd know I just ran my annual Run Rich Run 40 for charity.
Right. How'd it go?
Let's just say my days of keeping up with Saquon Barkley are behind me. Maybe you'll fare better than I did out there.
What's your time?
5.98, baby.
Well, I can't do any worse. I've seen statues move faster than that.
All right, well, I want you to go out there and post a time of at least 4.6. Think you could swing that?
With as much adrenaline as I have coursing through my veins right now from trying to find my cleats, there's no way I don't beat the combine record. I'll tell you what, I'll be even faster. Just watch.
Now that is what I like to hear. You're gonna be helping those kids at St. Jude more than you know. Go get them, champ. Hope those shoes bring you good luck and an even better 40 time.
I hope so too, after them being so damp.
Yep, I feel it.
Jesus. Ooh.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Rich Eisen, and I'll be your tour guide as we meet the next crop of elite NFL talent. We're going to start things off with my personal favorite, the event that can break the spirit of any man, the 40-yard dash. First up, we've got one half of America's darlings, the Heartbreak Kids. An intriguing draft prospect, to say the least.
What? Fuck. God damn it, I ran the same fucking time.
We'll see him up next for the skills portion of this year's NFL Scouting Combine.
And draft stock went out. Woohoo! Welcome to the NFL Scouting Combine. Because of your limited experience, coach and scouts don't have a ton of film on you, so they are very interested to see how well you can throw the football. Oh. Alright, so he's circle. Oh, that was a little early, not gonna cap. Fuck. No. Cut. Bam. What? What? He was in the circle. Oh my. Oh my. Fuck that.